there's one guy out there right now that the Patriots have some interest in and has some interest in the Patriots that can help Drake Maye right away and can help the entirety of the locker room. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp cut by the Rams. We thought that would happen. They did not get a trade partner, which I was a little surprised by. And now he's out there on the open market. And apparently there are reports from Andrew Callahan of the Boston Herald that Cooper Kupp has interest in the Patriots. Why? Beats the hell out of me, but he has interest in the Patriots. This to me, as I said last month about this, month and a half ago about Cooper Kupp, this to me is a no-brainer for the Patriots. Slam dunk, no-brainer. You want a guy who can help out Drake Maye? Right there. Former Super Bowl MVP, almost an MVP of the league, couple of all-pros, still has something left in the tank. You want that? Great. You want a guy who can help out with the culture in the locker room? How about a pros pro, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP? Check, 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 and check. You want to help the position room that's got the biggest ego on the team for some reason? Cooper Kupp helps that out as well. Does he have a lot left on the tires? I wouldn't say a lot, but he's got something left. Does he fit, the going younger model? No, he doesn't. He's going to be 32 by the time you're playing games. But he's productive. And he's got all this experience. He's played with in the best offensive system that this league has. And he can help a young quarterback out. And he can help check the egos in that wide receiver room. No doubt he can. And people, talking about his demise in a down year that he had last year, he would have been tied for the team lead in receptions and comfortably the team leader in receiving yards last year for the Patriots and receiving touchdowns. So for a down year for Cooper Kupp last year would have him tied or in the lead for the Patriots in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. That's a no-brainer. That is an absolute no-brainer to go after him. And you'll probably have to pay a little bit more than the other teams who are interested. And we don't exactly know who those teams are yet. Packers seem to be one of them. You are going to have to pay a little bit more, but that's what it's going to be. And if I'm the Patriots, I'd go $20 million for him, his last contract. Go $20 million, short term, 2 years. In a heartbeat, I would do that. The Patriots need a guy who can not only help that locker room, but can get open on third down. Cooper Kupp gets open on third down. And by the way, his performance against the Patriots last year would have been the best by a Patriots receiver in a single game in all of them, except for what Kayshon Boutte put up in week 18, game 17 against the Bills, a game that everyone wanted them to lose. So that wasn't even a valuable game for the Patriots that he went and did that. Because that was the only 100-yard receiving game that a Patriot had all season long. Cooper Kupp in the game in New England last year, 6 catches for 106, 2 touchdowns. So if anyone can tell you that he can still play, it's Bob Kraft, who was sitting up there in the suite on the little, cushion seat. He can tell you he'll still play. He'll dish out some money. Elliott Wolf, he probably watched that game too, although we never know. I think he can tell you that Cooper Kupp can still play. To me, that is a slam dunk, no-brainer for the New England Patriots. And again, the money thing, I thought his last contract was fine at $20 million. I'm surprised nobody traded for it, to be totally honest with you. But the problem with the Patriots is looking at the other side of it. Why does Cooper Kupp have interest in the New England Patriots? Because I can guarantee you, man, I don't know exactly what teams are in on him other than the Packers, but there's going to be interest from contenders. In fact, I think Kansas City, the ultimate contender, should have some interest in him too. Buffalo should probably have some interest, right? These are all teams that are playing for, a chance to play in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl contenders that all need some help at wide receiver. And Cooper Kupp brings all of those great things. He brings a veteran presence. He brings a great work ethic that everyone's raved about. And he brings all pro, almost MVP seasons and a Super Bowl ring. Who wouldn't want them on their team? So why would Cooper Kupp come to Foxborough? Like the guy's played in LA for years. So first off, selling him on the cold is going to be probably pretty tough. Although he did play at Eastern Washington. He's from Yakima, so it's chilly. So it's going to be a little tough to sell him on the cold at this point in his career. But if you're going to, wouldn't you feel better about selling him on the cold if you're the Buffalo Bills or the Green Bay Packers or the Kansas City Chiefs? I probably would. Baltimore? Probably. Why does he want to come and help out the Patriots? I'll take any excuse that he has, but why? Why would he want to come here? So he can teach Keyshawn Butte how to play in this league? So he can teach Jalen Polk to grow up and grow a sack? Why? Why would he want to do that? That's, I think, the biggest concern for anyone that the Patriots are interested in. Milton Williams, pretty easy to see why he wants to play here. They're going to give him $26 million a year. And like Cooper Kupp might be north of $20 million, but I think someone else might pony that up. I really do. And the other thing with Cooper Kupp and really any of these veterans that you're going for in free agency, the big question for him would have to be, am I going to be around to see the fruits of our labor paying off? The Patriots are not going to be good next year. And if they are good the year after that, it's probably not Super Bowl contention good. So then wham, bam, Cooper Kupp at that point's 35 years old. He's probably not playing many more snaps in this league anymore. And he hasn't gotten any closer to that second Super Bowl, really. So you got to wonder that about all these veteran guys. Yeah, it's great. We're building something here. They've got the young quarterback. They got the no-nonsense coach. We're building something. But it's like the construction worker who's building the Empire State Building but isn't alive to see it finished. Like, what's the point? You're not going to get the payoff from that. So I do wonder where this Cooper Kupp interest is coming from. Why it is serious Cooper Kupp interest. But apparently, Mike Vrabel, when he talks about the culture that he wants in this room, they're looking for guys from the outside. And to some degree, obviously, we can understand that, right? Because the guys who are inside have won 8 games in the last 2 years and have been picking in the top 5 for both of them. So we understand that the guys on the inside might not be all that great, but some of them have won Super Bowl rings with this team. And they're getting cut, and they're getting lost in free agency. Patriots are letting them walk. When Mike Vrabel's talking about the new culture guys, he's talking about Harold Landry. He's talking about Spillane, Robert Spillane. Those are the kind of guys, or Morgan Moses, and maybe, just maybe, Cooper Kupp. But I'll tell you, if there is one person out there, one player out there that can fix the most of the Patriots' ills, not going to fix all of them, but fix the most, Cooper Kupp is it. Because there is a hell of an ego problem inside that locker room, especially at the wide receiver position. He can come in and fix that. You also need a guy who can get open on third down for Drake Maye. You need some help there. Cooper Kupp definitely fixes that. You need a pros pro who can come in and tell you what it's like to be in an organization that can win the effing Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp can do that. So Mike Vrabel, while we're getting rid of the dead weight and bringing in culture guys, might I suggest a couple moves? Sign Cooper Kupp, name his price. You've got the money to play with. And if you're going to get rid of the locker room cancers, why is Jelani Tavai still on this team? It's a great question to me. I'd rather have David Andrews than Jelani Tavai if we're talking about locker room guys. Way rather have David Andrews. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about Cooper Kupp. Why does he have interest in the Patriots? Should the Patriots have serious interest in him? How much would you pay him? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe on the video. We're live here on YouTube every single weekday, bringing you fresh Boston sports content. We get the segments going out there as well. You can also find us wherever you find your podcasts. I'm Cam Stewart, Zach Burke, keeping us on the air.